Hey everyone, this is DW's Darius and welcome to another day in the fish room. So today I was down here just simply enjoying the fish, no work, no maintenance, just watching these fish do what they do best. And one of the things I noticed is that it's just really awesome to have fish that school in your fish tank. It's a natural behavior, and just to see fish working together, that one unit, is just really cool to witness in your tanks. So today I want to give you guys a list of my top 5 school and aquarium fish. Now before I get into that, I do want to talk a little bit about the schooling behavior, because believe it or not, it's kind of rare to see in aquariums, and the reason for that is because out of all the fish that are sold as schooling fish, we know that there's hundreds of different fish that are labeled as schooling fish. You have different tetra, barbs, rasbora, all these different fish that are known to be schooling fish. Schooling is a behavior that's practiced out of fear. Fish school together for protection, but a lot of times in aquariums, they really don't feel the need to school if the aquarium is safe enough. And you know, we aquarists, we try to make our tank as comfortable as possible for the fish. So if the fish feels comfortable in an aquarium, then there's not going to be a big need to really school. So instead of schools, you kind of get like a shoal and the fish group together, but it's not really a tight unit. They're not really following each other like back to back. Instead, it's more of just grouping. So today I want to talk about some fish that actually will school in your aquarium. For the most part, these fish will stick together, work as a unit, and just be very awesome to watch. So here's a list of my top 5 schooling aquarium fish. Coming at number 5, we have in my 125 gallon African cichlid tank my group of clown loaches. Now clown loaches are one of many different types of loaches, but these are one of the larger species of loaches. In this aquarium I have 4 that are 5 to 6 inches, and then I have the 5th that is about maybe 10 to 12 inches, a very big clown loach. However, the bigger these clown loaches get, it seems like the more timid they become. So my big guy is pretty shy. I barely see him, only when I feed the tank. But nevertheless, these fish are some awesome schooling fish, and I think that the reason why is because overall clown loaches, they are a very timid species. They're very shy, so because of that they really depend on each other. So I get some awesome schooling behavior from these fish. Whenever they come out to feed, they work as a unit, they come in groups, and then whenever something stirs them up, if one leaves, they all run. So it's just cool to watch them working in that unit, kind of looking at deer. When you're watching deer in the field, one of them is like a lookout, and the moment that one gets startled, he warns the rest and run. The same thing with these clown loaches. They work in a unit. When one is spooked, they all work together and go hide. So it's just very something cool to see. And if you're looking for a fish that's actually going to school in your tank, clown loaches are definitely a great option. The next group of fish on this list are Danio. Now when it comes to Danio, there's also a nice variety of different types. You have different sizes, different body patterns, and just overall a nice selection. One of the things that they all have in common is that they are very tight-knit to one another. When you keep a school, these fish, they follow each other back and forth, and they pretty much just stay in a group. One of the things that put Danio separate from most fish is their energy level. These fish just move non-stop, and you know, that's just really awesome to watch. On top of that, these fish like to host the higher section of the aquarium, and you know, not a lot of fish like to occupy that level, so they bring a lot of activity to the higher level of the tank, and it's just really cool to watch. So yeah, like I said, these Danio, they really depend on each other, and it's just cool to watch them because one going in one direction, they all follow, and it's just like a pack of wolves. They really depend on each other, and it's just cool to see. Currently I keep a group of leopard Danio, but in the past I've also kept giant Danio and zebra Danio, and all of them alike are very dependent on one another, making them some awesome schooling fish. The next group of fish on this list are silver dollars. Now I love silver dollars because of their odd shape, which is where they get their name from. On top of that, silver dollars also have a nice variety of different species. In this aquarium I currently keep 2 spotted silver dollars and 2 striped silver dollars. Now the situation with silver dollars is kind of similar to clown loaches. These silver dollars are some very shy and paranoid fish, and because of that it makes them cling to each other much more than your average schooling fish. Now it's not really recommended to mix different species, but in this aquarium I'm mixing the striped with the spotted, and they definitely don't mind being together because I guess they recognize that they are of the same or similarly related species, and because of that they still school together, they still stick tightly together. And you know, whenever I come and look at this tank, I never see a silver dollar by itself. So that's one of the reasons why I love silver dollars, because just like the clown loaches, they're paranoid, and in their paranoia it makes them cling one to another. Next on the list we have some Rasbora. Now just like the other fish listed, there are several different species of Rasbora. In this aquarium I have Harlequin Rasbora mixed along with some lamb chop Rasbora, and you can tell that these two species look very similar. And originally when I bought them, I didn't know that I was buying two different species. It was actually a viewer watching one of my videos that told me that I had two species. But yeah, I have the Harlequins and the lamb chops. The Harlequins are the ones with the larger body and the bigger spot on their body, while the lamb chop Rasbora are the ones with the brighter orange. But these fish look so similar and they definitely don't mind schooling together. Once again, one of the reasons why I love these fish is because even though they're in a comfortable aquarium, they still don't mind schooling. As I told you in the beginning, different fish like tetra and barbs, when you put them in a peaceful aquarium, when there's no threat, then you're not really going to see them schooling too much. However, this tank being peaceful, I still get some nice schooling behavior from my Rasbora, which is why these fish are one of my top 5 schooling fish. Okay everyone, and last on this list, and probably my most favorite schooling fish, are my Torpedo Barbs, also known as roseline sharks. So firstly, I love the look of these fish. These fish are just absolutely beautiful. Currently I have 2 in my 75-gallon aquarium, and then I have 2 of them in my 55-gallon aquarium. I have them separate because the ones in the 55 are still juveniles. Eventually when they get bigger I will join them to the other ones, and then I'm going to be getting 3 more over the weekend, so I'm going to have a nice school of 7, and who knows, I may even get more. But I love these fish, 1 because of how beautiful they are, 2 because they are just always moving. Just like the Danio, these roseline sharks just are non-stop going back and forth, and you know, watching fish move like that is very therapeutical, so that's awesome. And 3, these fish are always sticking together. Now I'm kind of surprised because I've kept many different types of barbs, like tiger barbs, gold barbs, Odessa barbs, and none of them really stick together like these torpedo barbs. So that is the last fish on this list, and definitely one of my top schooling aquarium fish. Okay everyone, so that's been a look at my top 5 schooling aquarium fish. Now as always, if you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you know of any good schooling fish, let me know in the comment section below. And I'm talking about a fish that really likes to stick together, fish that move as one unit. Be sure to let me know in the comment section below. As always, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. And if you want more, be sure to subscribe because as you know, more is coming. I'll catch you guys on the next one.